What's up, Feed the Beasters? JD here with another episode of JD Plays Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved on the Zekrid server. And we're streaming and we're doing things. It's Friday night on quote unquote Black Friday. And tonight we're going to start our excavator. This comes from Immersive Engineering, as you can tell by the book. And if you don't know how it works, well, we're about to show you. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get a whole bunch of steel. And by a whole bunch of steel, I mean a whole bunch, because this is the frame for an excavator. And for this frame, we need 12 blocks of steel, 9 light engineering blocks, 13 heavy engineering blocks. I cannot speak, I'm sorry. 3 steel scaffolding. And then, this is the internal portion. For this, we need an additional 9 blocks of steel and 20 steel scaffolding. So in total, 21 blocks of steel, 23 blocks of steel scaffolding, and the rest of it. So let's look at what those are going to take us. So blocks of steel, we know what that is. That's 9, no big deal. Steel scaffolding, let's take a look at that. That's going to be some steel fences and steel ingots. We get 6 per craft. Okay, that's not too bad. We get 16 of these fences per one of these. So that's not too bad either. Okay. Light engineering blocks. Let's look for those right quick. I forget what they look like. They're like weird looking. There they are. Heavy and light. So a light engineering block. It's going to take some iron, some copper, some crushed obsidian, and an iron mechanical component, which is going to be more copper and iron ingots. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We can handle that. And then heavy engineering blocks, pistons, electrum, okay, steel, and a steel mechanism, which is steel with copper. Not bad again. Okay. Guess what? We're ahead of the game. I have been preparing for this day because I knew someday we would come to the time where it was time to build an excavator. And as such, we're going to get stabbed by cactus, and then we're going to run across the hallway. And if you don't remember, a long time ago I told you about setting up a bunch of iron ingots and stuff in here and smelting them all down right up there, and we have 3,000 steel available right now to be used. Close your eyes, everybody. You're going to look at one of my only ugly rooms. This is my ugly room because it's got a lot of experimentation going on. But right here we have an amazing 3,000 steel for our production of this excavator. So this job should, quote unquote should, trademark, you know, copyright, whatever, should go fast. Boop. Let's just go across. Oh, look at all that soybean. It's delicious. All that soybean, I'm making hamburgers out of it. I still got some footlongs, but the hamburgers, man, they're just so much easier. I just take some soy. No, not the footlong. This. Little soy instead of beef. Little toast. Yummy, yummy. Goes good in my tummy. The pan's really easy to make, too. It's just 2 iron ingots and a stick. Alright, let's go down to the warehouse. Okay. Where's my halo? I put it somewhere. And I don't know where. I've lost my... There's my halo. Okay. And yes, as the stream says, it will go fast until I get distracted again. Because I'm easily distracted. Because there's so many things to do in Minecraft, and I loves it. Alright, so I say we needed something like 23 iron blocks, right? So, let's do those first. No, yep. Oh, there's the recipe, right there. Ah, skillet recipe. It's good. Anyways. 23 steel blocks. There's 1. There's 7. There's 14. There's 21. There's 28. That's too many, but that's okay. We'll get our 23 out just the same. 23 steel blocks. Job's done. Okay. Now we need to make... How many did I say of the other thing? I don't remember. Let's look. I think it was 21 and 23. I think I have it backwards. Yeah, 23 steel scaffolding, 21 steel blocks. That's okay. We can fix that. That's no big deal. I think we can at least. Yeah, we can. Cool. Okay, so now I need steel scaffolding. We need 23 of those. And each steel scaffolding is going to take 3 of these. So we're going to need to do this recipe 4 times. So that's enough right there. The rest is just going to be steel. What is that? A revolver barrel. Ooh. Okay, so there's our steel scaffolding. Now comes the fun part. Pick all that up. 2. Okay, now we need 9 light engineering blocks and 13 heavies. So for the 9 light, we're going to need 4, 8, 12. Where did it go? No. Okay, so we're going to need 12 iron per, and what is it? 4 copper per, and some crushed obsidian. I think I've got crushed obsidian over here. So 12 iron, 4 copper for each one. We're going to need to make some more crushed obsidian. Let's go ahead and get that started right quick. Because to my knowledge, ooh, can you actually increase the speed of that bad mamma jamma? I don't think you can increase the speed of the rock crusher, but we're about to try. It's not hooked up to EU, so it's not going to work as well as it works to Speed Demon the rest of my IC2 machines. No, there's nothing. Oh, look, I'm prepared. Who would have thunk it? I'm prepared. Crushed obsidian, ready to go. Thank you for being ready to go, JD. You're an intelligent guy. We all like you. Alright. Now if I can just remember my numbers, right? So, 9 of those times 12. That's like 96. My goodness. The maths hurt me. Let's set these to the side and set these to the side right quick. And let's grab some iron. Iron ingots. 1, 2. He got 108. Because I can't math. You're right. 108. What am I fucking thinking? Anyways. So let's set these in here. And we need 36 of these. Okay, so that should be enough to get that thing going on. And we'll just pull the halo out. And we're going to click here. And we need 18 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Yeah. At least we're going to pretend that's how many we need. And then we're going to pull out 9 of these. Boom! 9 light engineering blocks. Hooray! Let's just set those to the side. Now we need 13 heavy engineering blocks. Alright. So heavies require pistons, steel, and electrum. So we're going to need at least 13 electrum. And I got 14, of course. Now what did I do with all those pistons? I had a bunch. And I lose them every time. There they are. Pistons. Woot! We're going to need 26 of those. Okay, right? Wrong one. And then we're going to need to make some of these steel mechanicals. So for 13, we're going to need 26 copper and 92 steel. I think that sounds right. So we should have that. So let's halo it up. Clicky. Question mark. Yep, there we go. Winning. Okay. Now, for the rest of it, we're just going to need... I get a production of 2 times on those. Did I get that? Okay, yeah. So I could have made half as many of these. Oh well, we'll have some left over. What else do these get used in? A mining drill, huh? Okay, well maybe we'll find some other fun stuff. I think these get used in some more of the multi-block recipes as well. Either way, we're going to make a bunch of them. So, I was making enough to make 13 recipes. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. There should be enough right there. Okay, so this and this. There we go. Got 26 of them. And the rest of this steel can all be put back. Because we don't need it anymore. Toss this in here. And there's everything we need to get started on that. There is something else that we're going to need for this though. And it's get these core sample drills. For this, we're going to need 2 additional, or well, as many of these core sample drills as we want to make, we're going to need additional light engineering blocks. So let's make a few of those. We've still got some iron, but we're running a little low on copper. So we'll grab some more iron and some more copper. And let's start off making these. We'll do like 5 of them. And then from there we can just do this. 2, 3. I should have made 6. Yeah, we'll make one more. Sorry, that was kind of silly of me. No, wrong click. Should have done an even number. You know, wasn't thinking. Okay, so there's that. And now we need to take that and do this. So, do we have the rest of the finches? See, I think I need all but one of those, so we'll just leave all that alone. And we'll just grab some steel to do it with. Okay, so fences, those are easy enough. Bam. And the steel frames for fences and that, okay. That gives us 6. How many do we need total? We need 24 of these and 18 of those. So let's do 4 times. And then we'll make some more fence in just a minute. So there's that. And one more round of fences will do it. I think we can use these to make a lightning rod also. With as many storms as I get around here, that might be a good idea. Okay, so we're going to take those and put it all together as soon as I can find my crafting grid. There it went, right there. And shift click this in, and that will give us 3 of these bad mamma jammas. And I can't count on steel scaffolding, but that's okay, because I'm probably going to need to come back and make more of these too. Oh, it's going to take, I only could make enough because of the number of light engineering blocks I made. Yay! Alright, so we've got our core samples, we've got everything to assemble our excavator. We're ready to go outside and play. But it's dark, and I'm scared of the dark. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to go to sleep. Apricot rain, what's going on? Welcome back, Old Tav. I hope you got good munchies. To the Overwatch. Where to begin excavating? That is the question. Excavators are interesting. They work within a single chunk. They could cross chunks, something, I don't know. But the resources you're gathering, you're going to gather them from a single chunk. So let's turn on our chunk grid right quick. Let's check this chunk, why not? So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this thing down. And it's going to start doing things, I think. I don't remember. Do I need to give it a redstone signal? I can't remember. I haven't messed with this in a while. I may need to power it. I think, does it take RF? Voltov, you've done this recently. Tell me, does it take RF? Yeah, it does. 8,000 RF. Alright, so we're going to have to go get some power for this thing. Because I left, or did I bring any of my power with me? Am I? Look at that plutonium. Alright, so let's go back and grab some power right quick because I was being silly and didn't bring my power with me. And I think I left my dang... Oh, there it is. Let's see, where's my glider? Sorry, sacks of suds of stuffs. Give me the glider. Glider is OP. Use it. You really should. It's good for your body. Because you can do things like this. Where to take power from? We'll take it from the warehouse. I got an extra 25 million RF in here. Sitting around. Boop. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. F9, 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 not F5, F9. Welcome back, Lasagna. Glad to have you with us once again. Okay, so we're going to pop this down right here, and that thing's going to start going, and it builds up progress as it spins, and it's going to get us a core sample, and it's going to say this is the place you want to put up your excavator. I should build a turtle program that will assemble the excavator for me. That would be awesome. Now I've only assembled the excavator once on my test server. That was like when I first checked out immersive engineering. So I'm sure when I'm building it, I'm going to screw up, and we're all going to get to laugh at me. It's going to be a good time. But you really need to make one of these when you're ready to start producing massive quantities of uranium. Go faster. Clickety, clickety, clickety. Almost there. And you can see the head goes down, comes back up, just like a drilling rig. It's beautiful. Alright, it's done. Right clicking. No minerals found. We wasted our time, guys. How much did that take? Barely any RF. Like 32K. Alright. You know what would be a great addition to minimap mods? The ability to color in a section. Like, so right here, if I could just say, you know, no minerals. We'll make that white, and we'll put it at 500. Save. Okay, so we know there's no minerals there. Let's move over to the next one. That's this one. Hello, flowers. We're just here to check on you. Now, if I had a few of these, I could run a few of these. So I may go back and get some more. So we'll put one there. We'll put one there. And we'll come back in just a second. I could make a bunch of signs. But that would be an intelligent thing to do. And we all know that just doesn't work out with my solid gameplay. I need more power. I have a whole bunch of these with power stored in them. These are what we're going to use. I should have some baby ones somewhere. What do I do with all those little baby capacitors? There they are. Need to get you guys charged up. Look, I was about to make a big mistake. Yep, I was about to leave that here. Can't be doing that. Which side do you charge from? Okay, you charge from there. Do I have some charging stuff? Or is it all... I should really turn those into mocks right quick. But I'm not going to. Because we're on a mission. And that mission is super importante. Give me the power. Give you the power. And give you the power. There we go. They're building the power. We're pulling it right on out of there. Let's go check on that core sample. Yeah, boom, boom. Okay, this guy's done, I think, right? No minerals found. Well, you sorry dog. I don't remember which way these are set up. Perfect. So it's going good. Are you set up the same way? No, of course not. Of course you wouldn't be that easy to work with. Everybody just being the same way and stuff. I suppose I could set you to be the same way. There we go. Now you're the same way. Now we're going to wait for these two to run because now I'm going to start doing them 3 chunks at a time. Which chunk was that I was just in? This one right here. I think I was standing right here. J. New. No minerals. Now I need to be able to label the chunks anyways because if you remember, I've already run my quarry on like all of these, and I ran the quarry the second time on like all of these. So there's literally no minerals anywhere in here right now for anything to find. I don't know if that's going to affect this core sample drilling or not because I mined everything out. In fact, because I did that, I think I might move this somewhere else, now that I think about that. I don't think it affects it at all, but better safe than sorry. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Ding. Did I get him? Alright, we got him. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go check over somewhere else. Just for shiggles. I didn't figure it did, but... Ow. Nixter. What's up, Nixter? Let's go set it up in this beautiful little forest over here. I'm sure that all the... Let's go back to where I was. Alright, so what I want to do this time so that I can check 3 at a time is I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to put down a little power right there, a little thingy right here, and everybody should start working. And y'all should be in 3 different chunks. Hurrah! 3 different chunks at the same time. Now the goal is to find some uranium. So, I'm waiting to find one good one, and then we're going to let YouTube go chill out for a minute while we look for a uranium one. And then we're going to set this bad mamma jamma up. And progress complete. No minerals found. No minerals found. No minerals found. You guys are some hippie things. Let's try... We really are going to go try this forest. Just because I know I have not tainted this forest in any way, shape, or form. I haven't touched any of the minerals that are under it. And that shouldn't have any impact, but I'm superstitious. I'll put that power, baby. I don't know if they're that rare or not. What's up, Screw Reality? Sorry it took you a while, dude, but yeah. Glad to have you along, and I'm glad you're enjoying the vids. This is like the most people I've ever had in my channel. I got 11 people. We're winning the day. And on Black Friday, no less. Hey man, I don't do that, but I did that Black Friday thing like twice ever. And after I worked in retail, because I worked at Best Buy for like 3 years, I will never do Black Friday again just because it's bullshit that somebody's got to go to work on that day, in my opinion. Good to know, Nixter. Thank you for letting me know that. I really gotta stop taking this off my bar. Let's try over here. Not that it matters where I really try. I mean, anywhere is as good as anywhere else. I'm just trying to find a place that's gonna be easy to said the thing. Nah, I will not do Black Friday. I won't support that. I won't pay retailers to make people work on that day. It's bullshit to me. Besides, most of the crap they sell on Black Friday is like shitty stuff anyways. And I'm not going to be the cause of somebody else having to work on a day just so they can make some more money. Right now, we are looking for any type of minerals we can find. Preferably, we want uranium. And the idea here is this excavator. So, unlike the way that we mine, in which we go in with the little pick, or the lovely quarry comes along and zaps the minerals out, the excavator kind of works how the mining lasers work from Mine Factory Reloaded that, literally create the ores out of the ground. The excavator is going to, if a vein exists here, the excavator is going to run just like a giant excavator would. You'll see an animation and everything, and it will excavate minerals out of these veins. And these veins are massive. Now, did the vein actually exist? No, it's kind of a make-believe thing. But, for example, if you find a uranium vein, so right here, beautiful, magnetite vein found, mineral vein at 100% integrity. So we could open our little book here, and I think it talks about it. Resources, ores. Okay, we're going to go on back. Where is it? Where does it talk about the ores in here? I forget. Mineral deposits, right here. So, especially you might be able to do it. This is how you find your ores, which I just showed you guys. And this tells you what the breakdown is. So in magnetite, there's 85% iron ore and 15% gold. So if we set up our excavator here, it would be able to just sit here and mine. And if you read the actual description of the excavator, can mine for up to 144 days of mining. Now, I believe that's in-game. And it will mine out an ass load of minerals. So we've found this vein. It's not what we're looking for. So YouTube, I'm going to bring you guys back when I find the vein we're looking for. We're looking for a uranium vein, and when I do, we're going to assemble the excavator. Until then, I've got to keep dredging through with these core sample drills till I find what we're looking for. So I'll see you guys on YouTube here in just a bit. Alrighty, YouTube, we have found uranium. So here, to help you out, here's the pattern. So I found some pyrite right here. There will probably be something inside of this chunk. There was copper here. There was iron here. There will probably be something inside of this chunk. So basically, once you find your first resource node, skip the next chunk and go one more, and you should find some in the next chunk. Skip one, find some in the next chunk. So I found one here, got one here, went down here and found uranium. Now, YouTube, you're staying with me. We're going back to the base for a second. We gotta get some tools. Is my sword in here? Well, it's not in there, then I don't know where it is. This is bad. Because I think I got... Hold up. Nothing's in there. These are all empty. That's junk. They were with me the whole time. Sorry, YouTube. We're going back. Let's go ahead and get them out right quick so we're not looking for them anymore. I do have an awesome bow somewhere. Right here. But that awesome bow requires arrows. What do I do with my arrows? There they are. Sucker. This bow's pretty accurate. It works. I kill lots of stuff with it. All longbows are inaccurate, unfortunately. Okay, let's clear the pad. Go to sleep right quick with my sleeping bag. Choppy some trees. Yeah, I had basically a Gatling gun crossbow. I need to remake that. Okay, let's get this out. Goodbye, little pond. Alright, let's just make some room. We'll pick up all this stuff that's on the ground right quick. And we'll have us a nice clean working area. There we go. Now this is not necessarily, I'm just doing it because I have not built this thing before and it's massive. Okay, so here we go. We want to build tools and machinery, excavator. So we're going to need an area that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 3. Okay, this is 16 across, so let's come in 4. We'll start here. So heavy engineering, we'll turn this on for a second. Whoa, hello creeper. Thanks for fucking things up, buddy. Love creepers. They're like the greatest mob ever, you know, put into this game. Anyways. Okay, so here's what we need for the bottom layer. 2 heavies, 1 steel, heavy, light, heavy. Okay? Please tell me I brought all that stuff with me, because if I didn't, I'm going to be at YouTube. We'll be right back. Okay, YouTube, we're back, and we finally have the pieces of our machine put together, and the zombies just keep on coming out of the forest. Alright, so where's the book? Let's grab the book. There's the book. Okay, so 2 heavies, 1 block of steel, heavy, light, heavy. Alright, we'll just do it the other way around. We're going to go heavy, light. Can't do the click. I can't click. There we go. Nope. Alright, block of steel. Yeah, it's 2 heavies, block of steel, blah blah blah. Okay. Then we need 2 blocks of steel. Okay. Now we need a light, block of steel, 3 heavies. There's layer 1. Layer 2. 3 lights, 2 blocks of steel, and a light. heavy, block of steel light. God, I cannot click today. Block of steel, 3 heavies. And apparently my jetpack is dead, so... Oh no, it's turned off. Okay, we're ready to go up to the next row. The next row is 3 steel scaffoldings. 1, 2, 3. Block of steel. Block of steel. Block of steel, light. And then 2 heavies, block of steel, light. Oops. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's all for this piece, I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe. Which is really weird, because I have all these extra heavies, which doesn't make much sense to me. Oh, that's right, I made a bunch of extra heavies because I made 2 at a time. So yeah, that's right. Okay, now we're ready to do the... So this is the frame. Now we're ready to make the actual buckets from here. So if I remember right, we want to attach the center block, which is this one, somewhere like right here, I think. Okay, no we don't. Yeah. Okay, so the center block goes on the 3rd one. It goes right there. So this goes here. Now the rest we can build from there. So directly under that block we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we're going to need to dig down a layer. So let's get down here real quick. 1, 2, that's a block of steel. I think this should be like 3 steel scaffoldings. And a block of steel. And a block of steel. Okay, and then we should have 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, I believe. So 1, whoops, hold up. Am I off completely here? Yeah, we need 5 scaffoldings right here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Is that right? I think so. This should go 1, 2, block of steel. And 1, 2, block of steel. And now we should be going 3 again, or 5 again, whatever it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it should be 3. Block of steel, and block of steel. Okay. So at that point, that is the excavator. And I think now all we have to do is right click on it with an immersive engineering hammer, which we have right here. So pop, and it assembles the excavator. And this is what she looks like in all of her glory. Now this thing has to be provided with 4,000. Oh, we did just deplete our jetpack. Let's get this and send it home for recharging. Once we provide this with 4,096 units of power, it's going to be able to begin to dredge uranium up out of this area. So let's go get, let's see. I was trying an experiment with these, it didn't work out, so let's go ahead and grab that. You're capable of doing it, but not for long. But we can do a quick demo of it with this. have a chest on me? No. But I have a crafting halo and I got a bunch of wood. So we'll turn this wood into this and we'll go like this and we'll grab this. And if I remember right, the chest has to go back here on the output. And I think the power has to go here. And we're going to set this to output 4096 per tick. I don't remember if that's where the power actually goes or not. What's going to happen is as this thing runs, it's going to pick ore up and it's going to dump the ore in there, and that should spit it out into the chest. But I forget where the power module goes on this. Let me figure this part out here, guys. This is where I do my best, selling this right here. No, that is definitely not what I was trying to do. It helps if you actually have the right blocks. Power goes on the side with the block bumps. Okay, that's over here. Power goes here. There we go, and she's running. And it's going to consume 4096 a tick. And there's our first load of ore and dirt and stuff coming up. And it's going to just get dropped into there, blah, blah, blah. And there you go. It's working. It's not fast. It uses a lot of power. And you can kind of see it dropping stuff in here. And that stuff's going to go in here. And there she digs. So, look at there. We're getting uranium already. Some lead ore. That's awesome. So now we just need to change this. I think you can, I don't know if you can use an ender chest here or not. I'm assuming you can. We'll go grab an ender chest that we use with our quarry and set this up. I may even have that ender chest. Let me check. Because I have all the quarry stuff with me, don't I? Or did I leave all that in the base? I think I left all that in the base. No. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to be setting an ender chest up here. I'm going to have to do a better job of getting power to it. That's going to be done through a tesseract. But yeah, look at that, 12 uranium ore already. And this thing, the whole idea here is that this thing is just going to continue to generate uranium ore by the crap ton for me, which will help me produce more platinum, which will help me with my reactors. And so let's go, we'll leave this running for a second. We'll come back and check on it in a second. We're going to shag on back to base right quick. We'll pick up my other travel anchors as we go, and we're going to get my I'm going to check my reactor room. And we're going to have a hamburger. Okay, so let's head down. Well, before I go down to the reactor room, got lots of plutonium sitting here, ready to go. That's because I've been running MOX fuel cells, and I got a bunch of tiny plutonium dust, so we'll be able to make a bunch of MOX here in a second. Hook up a tesseract or something to the big mamma jamma right there. And the reactor room is coming along nicely, but I'm out of fuel rods right now, which is why we needed all the uranium. I just cashed in all of these. These just cashed out. These are done. So right now, none of my reactors, except for this one, which it was depleting a bunch of single MOX fuel cells, have any fuel in them. I'm wanting to get all of these set up with MOX, but until I can, and I still have to build up the rest of the stuff for this reactor just to get him up and going. He'll sit here. So that's the game plan right now. So as usual, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. If you've been on the streams, awesome. I've had 10 to 11 people on tonight. That's been fantastic. I broadcast every night at 9 p.m. New videos are released every night at 7 p.m. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Be good to one another. Like, subscribe, all that. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time.